IGN has rightfully been, well, the French division has been getting blasted. There's been a lot of bad takes that have come out with Stellar Blade and the fact that the protagonist looks like a female, and that doesn't sit well with some people, okay? As Spencer from Bounding in the Comics documents here, in the latest example of Western video game press having a chip on their shoulder when it comes to media created not just by Japan, but apparently an East Asian nation, IGN France has found themselves scrambling to defend themselves after writing off Stellar Blade's lead protagonist, Eve, despite being based entirely on the real-world appearance of an actual female model. They have limited that to nothing more than being sexualized by, and this is a quote from IGN, by the way. They said that it is, let me read the whole entire quote. And this is coming from Osala. Ben Osala was the person that wrote it. And this is what he said. And the result doesn't really work. This is talking about the game after summarizing it. It's not new, and other games have made the choice to highlight assets of their female characters, but where Bayonetta bears an iconic character design, or 2B or Nier Automata, inspired an entire generation of cosplayers, Stellar Blade's Eve is just boring. And this is what they ended with. A doll sexualized by someone who has never seen a woman. Now, keep in mind, this is the model here that she is based on. So they didn't just pull it out of their ass. It's a real person that they modeled. I think the face was made to be original for the most part, but as far as the actual figure, they mention as of right here, yes, we did base the character of Eve off the model Shin Jae-yoon. But apparently, you have never seen a woman.
Women.
Or imagine writing that about somebody. Look, I'm a creator, and people say a lot of foul things about me, so I'm very aware of that. But just imagine reading that. Like, you produced a game, and you've gone through the hoops of, not even a hoop. It's like, okay, it's like a female sort of representation of in your game that is specifically based on someone, and then someone has the nerve to say that you did the complete fucking opposite. Well, you've never even seen a woman. It's like, you idiot. It's based off a woman. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
But I think this is more content, and let's just be honest, from game journals, and it's not exclusive to IGN France. For sure, we've ragged on Kotaku enough on the same issue and some of the social stuff. But look, there's been a conversation that's been had in media in general, especially with games, and how the females are how they look. And there has been, specifically in the West and by Western developers, a push to make their female characters often less attractive. Let's be completely honest. Not saying every Western developer does it. I'm just saying there's been a push. Now, Japan, maybe Korea, has said to hell with all that.
Oh, hell no.
Those women are going to look like women. And of course, you're going to get the Western, because this is more of a Western line of thinking. They're going to talk about the sexualization, which often means that a female is somewhat ideal in their figure. We don't deal with this as men. When there's some buffed up, jacked, often shirtless male protagonist in a video game, when you walk around as Kratos in God of War, no man is playing that game, even though he's jacked to the fucking gills and he got his fucking shirt off all like the entire fucking game, right? Nobody's like, oh, how fucking dare they do that?
How dare you?
How dare that is an unrealistic representation of the male body. My pearls, you can't see them, they're clutched.
As long as I have these lucky... Oh, no. Oh, no.
Clutched, I tell you. No man does that. No man does that. When we play a Dragon Ball game and Goku has his fucking shirt ends up getting ripped up. And so he has, and you guys have seen, Goku has cuts where men can't get cuts. You could be on every steroid in the fucking world and you wouldn't look like that. And no man is like, oh, that is just not the ideal figure. Instead, we were youngsters screaming in our rooms like idiots thinking that we could turn fucking Super Saiyan. But for whatever reason, when it comes to these female characters, and it's often done by these sort of white leftist men anyway.
That's a big misunderstanding. Some of the best feminists I know are men.
As a virtue signal, they say, oh, well, you guys just have never seen a woman. And that's why you like the Stellar Blades of the world, because it's just a doll and sexualization and all. It's boring! In the words of my co-host, Az.
Boring!
Thanks for watching. Right now, the Rippaverse is in the middle of our latest campaign, Yaira #1, which was written by the Saskas. Head over to Rippaverse.com, pre-order, and check out our first live-action trailer and the latest Rippaverse Studios production, Y'all Be Easy.